Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Aimee here. We're gonna be doing a reading vlog this weekend. It is currently Friday evening, a little bit after 5 o'clock. It's been a busy day. I tried to do this earlier during the week, but my week has just been busy and I don't see an end to the busyness, so we're just gonna roll with it. As per usual, I worked this morning, then I went run some errands, did some things around the house, and now I'm home and I think Michael's gonna start cooking dinner. But anyway, I got my Winc order in today. My Winc wine order. I haven't placed an order in a while with Winc because I've been enjoying Total Wine so much, but I forgot to skip the month. Like, I think it was last month. I think it was March. I forgot to skip. Because you can, you know, you don't have to do it every month. You can skip a month or whatever. So they took my money. So I had my monthly credit in there for like my 4 wines. So I went ahead and I picked my 4 wines to be delivered. Let me get a knife. Might have to move over here. I am still working on that puzzle, y'all. And I have not gotten very far. It is not a good situation. It is a very hard puzzle, and I am now not sure why I started it. Well, honestly, I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. It's like almost 1,000 pieces, which usually doesn't bother me. But the pieces all look the same. It's very difficult. I don't know how I'm gonna get through it, but anyway, it's still here on the table. I don't even remember what I got. I know I got a cab or 2, and I think I got a red blend. Oh, and I got a rosé. I was really enjoying having like Snoop's rosé, so I thought I'd get a bottle from a Winc order. Not a sponsored video at all, but if you would like to check out Winc for yourself, if you're a wine drinker like I am, I'll put a link down below. So this is the rosé. This is the Pacificana. It had some good reviews on the site, so I thought I'd give it a try. I don't have my glasses, so I can't read what it says. I wish they would send like a card with your order so you can like see what the wines, you know, what flavor and robust and boldness do they have to them. This is a Cabernet. This is Matchlock. I've never had this one. I've had a Pacificana, either a cab or a red blend. I don't remember what it was, but it was good. And this is a cab I have not tried yet. They have some really fun wines, you know, to try that you can't find really in stores. This is, it just says red wine. I think this is the red blend that I picked. I've had this brand before on the Winc website. I have no idea. De classé. It's classy. It's gonna be some classy wine. I think this is the red blend though that I got. And then last but not least, this is the Cabernet. I have gotten this before. Yay, I guess. Anyway, it's a Cabernet. We're gonna try it. This one's a screw top. We're gonna open one up like right now and give it a go. What y'all think? I've had this one already, so I know it's good. So we'll just put her back there. Oh, just dropping shit everywhere. I'm gonna put that one in the fridge. I think I'm gonna do the Matchlock. I think we're gonna do that one. That's a cab, and this is the red blend. I'm gonna put this one right there as well. Now, before I even get started on trying to open this bottle, let me just warn y'all, I am not good with this thing. It looks like a pocket knife. I got this on Amazon. It was like top rated, like bartender type wine opener. So I was like, oh, awesome. It was 10 bucks. Don't waste your 10 bucks. Well, Michael can open it with ease, but I always end up just like tearing the cork up, and the cork starts to crumble into the wine. It's not a good thing. But anyway, it comes with this like curved knife. And well, these don't have it, but what it's supposed to do, like most wines that you buy in the store have like a, you know, they have like that cover, and you're supposed to like cut around the bottle, and you can pop that cover off to get to the cork. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, this is probably so dangerous for me. I should not be working these devices. So anyway, this is what it looks like. And you're supposed to screw this into the cork up till about like leaving like 2 little notches. And then these right here are like little things that rest on your bottle, so you can pull this up. Y'all, I cannot master it. I've had to get Michael to come save me so many times. I might have to go pull him from the outside. He has been busy, a busy little bee today working on our patio. I'll have to show y'all. We've made progress, but it's going very slowly, so I'll just warn y'all. The last time y'all saw it, it was a wreck, and we were working on the roof. It is still a mess out there, so my apologies in advance. But the roof is done, and now we're starting with the flooring. So it's already had a floor. I know, squirrel, I get off topic. But it had a brick flooring, our bricks from our house when we built the house. So we're kind of I can't talk. He's pulling the bricks up and cleaning them and leveling out the ground, because the ground around the patio that we had was not really even. So he's evening that out, putting some sand down, cleaning the bricks, and he's gonna start relaying the bricks. But then we have to go find other type of flooring to finish the entirety of the patio, because we did like extend it and stuff. So I guess probably this weekend we might go to Lowe's and see if we can pick out something. But he's been busy cleaning and shoveling sand, and poor heart. Okay, so I got it in. I don't know if I'll be able to show y'all. I just have a feeling this is not gonna be good. Okay, so you see this little thing is supposed to rest on the bottle, and then you pull this up. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. I got a little ways out. I'm very tempted to go buy the one that my brother has. It was $100, but y'all, that thing is amazing. I think my sister-in-law said she got it at like Williams Sonoma. So far so good. It's still hard. This is a very hard task for me. I think I'm gonna do it. But see, see how it's bending? I can't like get it not to bend. Michael, he's like, oh, bartender style, like flicking everything around and popping the cork like it's nothing. And I'm like breaking shit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do, because I don't wanna. Let's see if I can pull this thing out. See if I can pull the cork out on its own. I got it further out than I thought I could. I love that sound. Ooh, it smells good. We're gonna go with a stemless glass. very good. I recommend Matchlock for sure. After all that, I did not tell y'all. Did I tell y'all this is gonna be a reading vlog? This is how my life has been lately, y'all. Like, I just cannot. I can't get life right now. I just don't know. We've been having to go into the office a lot, and it's just like been throwing me off. I was behind on my work. It's just been a lot. So this is me apologizing for not continuing with my 2 videos per week. I know it's only been 1 video a week, and I'm so sorry about that, but until I can find me a balance between like life and work, it might be 1 video a week, but I'll try to get better. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for the books. This is The Children on the Hill by Jennifer McMahon. This is what I'll be reading this weekend. I started it like 2 nights ago, but I really didn't get into it until last night. I tried to start it, that was Thursday night. Yeah, no, Wednesday night. I was just so tired. I couldn't, so I read like, I might have read a page or 2. I don't know, but then last night I got a good 20 pages in. No, 23 pages. So anyway, it's starting off really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Only 23 pages in, but I feel good about it. It's definitely got a little bit of creepy vibe already. So we're following Vi in 1978 and Lizzie in 2019. I have not got to Lizzie's part yet because the book sort of opens up as a prologue, I believe, but it doesn't say prologue. No, it's dated 2019, but it doesn't say prologue. But anyway, it starts off, I don't want to say how it starts off because I'm definitely going to give it away. But anyway, so after our little prologue, we start following Vi. Vi is the grandchild of Dr. Helen Hildreth, who is a psychiatrist at the, it's in Vermont. What is the name of it? Anyway, it's a psychiatric institution, and Vi's grandmother is pretty much the head psychiatrist there. So we open up with following Vi, and then next up will be Lizzie in 2019. So I just started, don't want to give too much away, although I am really liking it, and it is giving me creepy vibes, as I said, just repeating myself. Anyway, I will be reading this more tonight, but I think I'm going to go walk over to my parents and visit them for a little while. But yeah, just wanted to shoot this intro, show y'all the wines that I got from Winc. If you're interested, the link will be down below, and I'll touch base with y'all later. Okay, update on the patio. Oh, it was unlocked. So, as you can see, it's still a mess. But we have, it looks so much like cleaner, and I can get a better vibe of what it's gonna feel like or be like. It's definitely a lot bigger, and it's gonna extend out to there, up to like the air conditioning. Eventually we're gonna move the air condition, but yeah, and all this right here is gonna be like probably like a cabinet type area and stove, and where Michael's gonna have all his cooking stuff. But yeah, it's looking good. Still gotta spread some sand out. And back in, I see a Miss Bella. I see a Bella. What you doing, my sweet girl? You wanna go outside? Why don't you go outside? Who's a pretty girl? Yeah, she has not been wanting to go outside, which is fine by me. But she usually loves the outside, but lately she's just not having it. You okay? You okay? That's a pretty girl. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. Hey y'all. It's Saturday evening, like 8:25. I basically have done absolutely nothing today. I did read some. I mostly did laundry today. But I mostly spent a good part of my day at my parents', which is good. I like to spend time with them and just hang and chit chat or whatever. But yeah, so I'm about, there's no chapters, so let's see what page I'm on, like 76. I'm on page 76. I'm about to start Lizzie 2019 point of view. I'm about to get in the tub and I'm gonna read probably either that whole chapter or maybe 2 while I'm in the tub. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Look at this cute kitty. Look at it cute. Why are you so cute, Bella? Why are you so cute? Can I get you Fluff? Can I get you Fluff? Oh. Oh. No, can't get the Fluff. Okay. I'm sorry, I disturbed it. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my bath and continue reading The Children on the Hill. It's really good. Really giving me creepy vibes. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the back and forth. I think I haven't quite decided which one I rather, the 1978 or 2019, because I really like both. As I've said before, we follow Vi, whose grandmother is like the head doctor, head psychiatrist at this psychiatric institute, and we're following. I think this is in the synopsis. If it is not in the synopsis, I will edit this part out. But the grandmother brings home a young girl from the institution. We don't, as of right now, we don't know anything about this young girl. They are calling her Iris, I believe. But anyway, I'm getting confused. Vi and her brother Eric are trying to help her. She seems very scared and drawn in. We don't know what happened to her, why she was at the institute. So we're kind of at that stage where Vi and Eric are just trying to coax her out of her shell and just to get her to open up to them, to tell them her story. And then of course we're following Lizzie in 2019, who is, I thought she was a podcaster by the way the back of the book kind of said, but she's more, I mean, she does a podcast. Does she do a podcast? Or she's on a podcast. It seems like she's famous, and she has a book, she's been in some like TV shows, podcast, those sorts of things. She basically goes around and hunts monsters. Don't really know quite what that means yet. You know, if that is something that's like real, or is it just like a metaphor kind of thing. So really haven't gotten too far into it, haven't gotten much of Lizzie's story, gotten more about Vi and her brother and Iris at this point. So, but I'm really liking it. Creepy vibes, love it. Oh, and in the middle of their, like, I guess their point of views, we get like, it's either a I want to say it's like maybe a newspaper article that was written by someone in 1980. We're getting to know Vi, Eric, and their grandmother through this article, because the grandmother is, I guess, kind of famous in a way. She's really good, supposedly, from what I understand so far, really good at her job. So we get like little article clippings in the middle of Vi and Lizzie's point of view. Anyway, I'm rambling, but really enjoying it so far. I will definitely keep y'all posted. It's Monday. Excuse my appearance. Once again, it's Monday. 2, I had a migraine last night, so I wasn't feeling so well today. I mean, I felt fine. It's just the medicine that I take for my migraines makes me feel super groggy. So it took everything I had to get through my work day today. So yeah, so my plans for yesterday didn't go as planned because I started the day off thinking this is what I was gonna do. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I am about to head out to run some errands, but just wanted to let y'all know how far I got. Not very far because I fell asleep. I got to page 112. Really loving it still. Okay, so remember when I mentioned that there were, I thought were like newspaper clippings? It's not. It's like a book, like a nonfiction book on what happened at Hillside Inn. Let me, I think that's what it's called. It's hard to do with one hand. Okay, yes, it was a book that was written, I should say, about Hillside Inn. It says The Helping Hand of God, The True Story of Hillside Inn by Julia, I don't know, Dark Passages Press, 1980. So apparently something has happened at Hillside Inn where Dr. Hildreth runs her psychiatric clinic, I guess. We're still following Vi in 1978. Vi is the granddaughter of Dr. Hildreth, and Lizzie in 2019. Lizzie, I think I mentioned this, she hunts monsters. We also have little clippings of the Book of Monsters that, I don't want to give too much away, but we have like little clippings of books. The one written about the true story of Hillside Inn, and then this Book of Monsters. But anyway, I am going to run errands, as I said. Need to go to CVS, pick up a few things. I think I'll go to Fresh Market for some weekly items for lunch. And I think that's it. I think that's the only place I need to go. There is a Barnes & Noble's by the CVS that I will be going to, and the shopping or the little grocery store I'll be going to. So that might happen, but I don't know. We'll see. I may drop in, I may not. I'm kind of in a hurry today because Michael and I are supposed to go pick out like stone flooring for the patio today. But before I left to go run these errands, I got a text from my sister-in-law saying that they were going to be grilling and would we be interested for lunch. You know, let them know, they'll pull some extra stuff out of the freezer, blah, blah, blah. Michael and I were supposed to go look at flooring for the patio, and I thought maybe we could like do lunch or something. Well, he left like early yesterday morning to go do something at his buddy's house. So I tried texting him, I tried calling him. Michael is terrible about receiving phone calls and text messages. He does not like the technology of the world. Anyway, I have a hard time getting a hold of him a lot of times, so it just didn't surprise me. So whatever. So I took matters into my own hands, and I told my sister-in-law, I was like, go ahead and put us some stuff on the grill. I can't find Michael to tell you yes or no, so I'm just gonna say yes. Anyway, so I decided, instead of like doing all that I said I was gonna do, making a day out of it, I was just gonna go run to CVS and get things that we needed, and then come home and go spend some time at with my family. Maybe later on I could go run to the store, because I did need to pick up a few things for the week, like for lunch for me, and maybe, you know, dinner. Anyway, it didn't really go as planned. We ended up spending the entire day at my brother's, which is fine. Not my brother next door, but my brother on the other side of my brother. I know, it's confusing. I have two brothers. Anyway, my oldest brother, we spent the day over there. But it was really fun. I mean, we had a good time, just hanging out and being with each other, you know, playing with CJ. I have a clip of CJ playing with my brother Clark and Michael in the yard. I'll put that up here next. Other than that, I just spent the day with my family, and I had a great time. We got in I'd say pretty late, but it really wasn't that late. You know, it was like 8:30ish, something like that. I kind of started to feel a headache coming on. I don't get them a lot anymore. I used to get them all the time. I take a daily medication, and then I have a medication for when I get a headache. So I don't get them as often as I used to, and it's actually, since we've upped my medication, I don't get them hardly at all. I could go a couple months without actually like getting a migraine. Now I'll get a subtle headache that the Advil will take away, you know, but rarely do I get a migraine anymore. Well, I started feeling like a headache coming on, and I can kind of tell the difference between like, oh, it's just gonna be a regular headache or a migraine. So I was like, well, let me just go ahead and take some Advil, and we'll go from there. So I took my bath, and I read a little bit, and it started to like get worse and worse. Like, it wasn't getting any better. So anyway, long story short, long story long, I ended up having to take my migraine medicine, and it usually helps me sleep really well, but this headache was a doozy, and I didn't start feeling relief for about an hour. It does sometimes take about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, but this, like, we were going on an hour. I kept like looking at the clock, because I can't take anything once I take that pill. Like, you know, no Advil, no anything. I have to wait like 4 hours before I can take either another pill or maybe some Advil. So I'm like watching the clock. Finally, it starts to ease, and I could feel myself dozing off. So it's been rough all day, and I didn't get enough sleep with the headache, and it was still kind of dull, just a little bit. Like, it wasn't keeping me from working. You know, I could definitely function, but it was still kind of mingling about. So, and then as the day went on, it was starting to intensify again. So I went ahead and I took some Advil probably about an hour ago. No, it was at 3:30, so 2 hours ago. I took some Advil and it went away. So, well, I say it went away. The intensity of it went away. I can still kind of feel it like teasing me a little bit, but it's not bad. It's just making me super tired. And then plus my medicine already makes me kind of groggy. So, anyway, that's my story. I got back to reading after I clocked out of work. I started reading a little bit more of The Children on the Hill. I'm about halfway through, I guess. I don't have, oh yeah, here it is. I'm like, I don't have the book. It's right here, Aimee, because I was reading. Yeah, I guess I'm about halfway. I'm really enjoying it. You know, I would like to just like sit here and read it. I'm making me some dinner right now because I'm gonna call it early night tonight. But I am going to continue to read until I just can't anymore. But I'm really, really enjoying it. So yeah, if you're thinking about this book, I'm only halfway through, but so far it's a winner. It's a winner. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all an update. I know it hasn't been too exciting of a vlog, and then I happened to get a migraine, but it's all good. I'm gonna go finish making my dinner and read a little bit more, and if I don't talk to y'all today, I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're almost there. I only have this today and tomorrow to work, and I'm off Friday for Good Friday, so that's good. Although the weekend will be very busy because it's Easter weekend. So I have a bit of a situation. I'm not quite up yet, so excuse my morning voice. My beloved Mr. Coffee has done kick the bucket. I'm trying a new method. We're gonna try to use this guy, a French press. I bought it and I never tried it out, so we're gonna try it out today. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm a little scared because, you know, coffee is life. So we're gonna try this together. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I don't know where to put you. So I have my water heating in the microwave because I don't have like a tea kettle or anything. But they say once you go French press, you don't go back. So we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my coffee in here. I'm using my Ticino. I'm gonna do what I normally do, is like a scoop and a half of that one. If this don't come out right, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll just have to have Keurig coffee. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go check on the water. Okay, so it says I heated this for, I put 15 minutes, but I think we only did like 5 minutes maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it said don't put boiling water in it, just to put hot water. So it's not boiling, it's hot. So here we go. I'm kind of scared. You know how glass can burst? Maybe I should do this in the sink. And you're supposed to let it steep. Put the top on. I actually have a little bit of water left and put all the water. Supposed to give it a stir, so let's give it a stir. And it's supposed to steep for 5 minutes. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I'm gonna use this ginormous cup today. because it's got a French press on it. It's huge. Put my sweet drops in. Oops. Tastes just like my coffee. Maybe a tad bit weaker. I think I did put too much water. Like the ratio between water and coffee might have been a little off. But it's good. I made me a little coffee corner. Isn't it cute? Happy Sunday. No, Saturday. Oh my goodness. It's been a week, y'all. It's just been a week. No worries, everything is fine. It's just been a week. Work, life. I'm almost finished with the book though. I have thoughts. Like I don't know how to feel about it. All right, let me fix my coffee and finish the book, and then we'll talk. It's definitely later than this morning, sorry. Oh, excuse me. I went and have breakfast at my parents' house, and then I did a self-tan today. It's not, you can't really tell right now. I just did it about almost an hour ago, so it's gonna take a while for the color to truly come in, although can kind of see a little different. I don't know, we'll see. I'm so pale, it's hard for me to tan. So even with self tanners, like it takes a couple applications. I usually do like 2 coats on my legs. Top part's usually okay. 2 coats on the stomach. Anyway, okay. The Children on the Hill, Jennifer McMahon. Okay, I'm having a hard time. I don't really know what my true rating is. I liked it. There's not a part of me that didn't like it. So I'm leaning towards a 4 because I really did enjoy the read. And I had no idea where it was going, you know, who was who kind of thing. Although the further we got towards the end of our story, I started to, I can't help but like think in my mind what is actually going on. I can't help it. I try not to guess, but I just think about it, and I'm like, I'm kind of thinking this is what's going on. Part of my thoughts were correct, but then we get thrown for a little twist, which I really was grateful for. There are definitely some secrets happening. Gran has a secret. Gran is also like doctor / psychiatrist. I'm talking about Dr. Hildreth. She is our psychiatrist, our doctor in the story, and she is Vi, Eric, and Iris's Gran. They call her Gran. Iris was actually added to the family. This is in the beginning of the book. It's also in the synopsis. Iris doesn't know anything. She doesn't know where she came from, her background, her real name. But Gran is calling her Iris, and Gran brought her home and told Vi and Eric to treat her as a sister and help her to like maybe remember who she was, where she came from, and report back to her. So that's what they do. Vi and Eric take Iris in and they include her in all their fun and games. They are monster hunters. They're like obsessed with like monsters and horror movies. This is like back in the late 70s. They like to go to like the drive-in, and because there's like they play like a horror flick on like Saturday nights or something. So they tag our Iris along with them, of course. And we're getting the story from Vi's point of view. And then we have Lizzie. Lizzie is a monster hunter. She also has a podcast, Monsters Among Us. This isn't a podcast and a book, but this is sort of a book in a book, 2 books in a book. They're very small entries. We get entries from Vi, Eric, and Iris's little monster book that they made as children. And then we get entries of this nonfiction book written by this, I think she was like an intern journalist, or journalist intern, however you wanna call it. Her name was Julia Trault. I don't know how to say her name, but she wrote the true story of Hillside Inn, not Hill House. That is a creepy show though. Hillside Inn. She wrote a true story of what like actually happened. We'll just leave it at that. I don't want to tell you too much. I don't want to give it away. It was definitely a good read. It took me a while only because I just hadn't had time to actually sit down and read a book. It's just been busy. This, you know, life, it happens. But I really enjoyed it every time I picked it up. And then part of me is not that I'm not happy with the way it ended. I do like the ending. I liked how everything played out. I like where we left off. But there's a part of me that's underwhelmed. I guess I was expecting more, like something bigger. Like I said, I did figure things out, but then there was a little twist that I didn't see coming, so I appreciated that. But anyway, long story short, long story long, I really liked it. I highly recommend it. I don't know what the audio is going to be like. I kind of want to listen to it once it's available to us, because I'd love to have the voices in my head, and especially these kids that we follow. I'd love, like, I want to be there with them. I love audiobooks. But anyway, this was really good. I'm gonna stick with my 4-star as of right now. Yeah, this will be released on the 26th. I enjoyed my time with the book. I definitely recommend picking it up if you're curious about it. It was definitely a fun time. I had it like, and I didn't really know where it was going. I didn't really start figuring things out until we were getting closer to the end. As always, thank y'all so much for watching and spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. It wasn't very exciting, but I always enjoy doing them either way. And if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If not, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.